Bottleneck started with one late night tavern in Chicago's Wrigleyville neighborhood in 2001. And about 25 years later, we have 8 brands with 13 locations across 5 states, including a restaurant in Disney Springs in Orlando, Florida. I'm the CMO, so I lead the marketing team. I've been working with Thanx for what seems like ages now. It was November of 2019 when we came on board. And at the time, what attracted me was the tech seemed really savvy, a nimble team, and we were kind of speaking the same language about what was important. Knowing that increasing capture rate could actually affect more of our success with rewards members, that was stuck in my craw. Nothing is really more important than increasing the pool of people that you're actively engaging with and incentivizing and seeing success with. Explaining capture rate to the executive team, there was some education needed. They easily understood things like higher average check or more engaged. But when you put it into the context of they were seeing success with sending campaigns to these people, to engaging them, to getting them to come in and visit and spend X, the more people we have doing that, the more top line revenue we can impact. Much like many other restaurant groups, top line revenue is always what marketing is focused on. I think as marketers, we tend to get a little fixated and granular with our KPIs. But at the end of the day, if it's not affecting, the P&L or the bottom line, it kind of doesn't matter. We decided to add the sign up link via a QR code to the menu. This idea came about in an office hours session with Aaron, just seemed like a no-brainer. I worked with our creative director to make it look exactly like a menu item. We changed our sign up incentive to a free bar bite, which put it directly in line with the menu items in that section. Same font, keeping language concise, and then an arrow pointing to the QR code. As people were looking at the menu, deciding if they want a bar bite, we used immediacy. We were confident it would work because it was so front and center and because the sign-up incentive was specific. Bar bites are one of the best-selling categories we have on our menu. We didn't have any reason to think it wasn't going to work, but to the degree that it did was just very gratifying. So operationally, we tried to make it as easy as possible, which meant waiting for a menu change. It was very easy to train the staff on it with all of the materials that they were getting for the new menu rollout. We launched a few months back. So the results were explosive. We saw a 200% increase in signups over the last 90 days. Specifically, we saw a 188% increase in May, 211% increase in June and in July. And then the impact on revenue has been tremendous as well. So our revenue from rewards members is up 24% year to date, which for us is more than $335,000 increase in revenue year over year. So that amount of growth for our rewards members is very material. One of our hesitations, and of course, a hesitation from the field, is that people are going to just get this free bar bite or appetizer and they're never going to come back. And the program is essentially going to be abused. We actually saw the reverse. So not only were we signing up a lot more people, but we've seen that those people are returning at the same, if not even a greater clip than they were in the months prior to this campaign. So I can't wait to see what happens as we go into the fall and football and holidays. As a marketer, it's just so validating to know that the work you're doing is actually mattering and having a big impact. Our team was very excited. It's great to have a partner like Thanx who proactively scheduled an office hours session with us to talk about our data. That was not something I even asked for. The value of that is hard to overstate. A lot of marketing leaders are juggling so many things that it's hard to get through a to-do list on any given day. It was just awesome. And I think really unique. Huge shout out to Thanx. It was just such a great initiative. We had this on the menu at 2 brands. We are now bringing it to 3 more brands within our group.